Hello everybody. Today what we have in store for you is one heck of a deck. This is pretty annoying. Now it's not the perfect version because I don't like playing white cleric decks in general, but I had these cards lying around and I decided to go ahead and make this deck. So basically what we're doing here, the main star of the show is this guy right here, the Iridescent Hornbeetle. Let me tell you why. Because the Iridescent Hornbeetle paired up with this one, Katilda Dawnhart Prime, okay, which puts a +1/+1 counter on every creature you control. Procs this, makes copies, right? So, and whatever counters that come on create a beetle, a 1/1 beetle. So this can get out of hand really fast. Now also what we have to secure the win is this card. Now this card here, I only have one copy of it. I don't think you need too many because we have a way of getting cards. I'll explain that later. So this card right here, what it does is you can have more of them if you'd like. It creates 1/1s and every creature that you own, that you put onto the battlefield, the creatures you control with 1/1 counters on them have base power and toughness, 4/4, have flying, and are angels in addition to their other types. So what this does is just gives everybody flying. So imagine you have a whole bunch of 4/4 critters, like 50 of them, flying at your opponent. Okay, I've had wins with this deck that go like up to 500 in the negative 500 damage to the opponent. No joke. So the Shepherd of the Cosmos, this lets us get back an angel. We can foretell it for 4, which is good. And we have the Valkyrie, Righteous Valkyrie, obviously, because we have angels, clerics. Gives us a lot of health. We have some ramp because you kind of need a lot of mana for this. This is 6 mana to pull off. And not only that, but you want to have a good you want to have some mana. Now, how do we get the Sigarda? I wouldn't put more than like 2 to 3 of these, okay? Because how we get her is through the Trelasarra Moon Dancer. So because we scry with her, we can go through a whole deck like in one turn. Just scry the whole deck, okay? Literally, like sometimes I've had like 50 scries. Honestly, I'm not even joking. So then we have the Cleric, the Hallowed Priest Cleric. Now I only have one Voice of the Blessed, but obviously, I mean, like, this is more OP than this, you know, and we don't have that much green. So I mean, even if you don't have the special lands, like neither do I. I only have one, and like these ones, but like. Yeah, you won't have too many problems with what's going on over here. You know what I mean? We're just splashing into green. This gives us a treasure token, and it works with what we're trying to do. This has, I don't know. I just like this card in the cleric deck. I don't know. Like I said, I don't play cleric decks too often, but I don't know. I just like this card. I like the art. I like the double value, you know, the luminous phantom afterwards. You know, it's okay. I don't mind it. You could probably change this for whatever. Or maybe, you know, I don't know. These things are all subject to be changed. Even like the Clarion Spirit, you know, you can probably get something better. I don't know. I just went with tokens, creatures, and there's no removal in this deck. You know, there's absolutely no removal. The only way of getting creatures back is through the Shepherd of the Cosmos. So, but it's usually not so bad. You could probably put something that gives you hexproof or whatever, indestructible, or that angel that when you attack gains indestructible. That could be really interesting too in this deck, I think. And since we have the ramp already, I mean, like I said, this deck isn't perfect, but just to show you a little demonstration, let's jump into it. Now, I want to say that this deck, when it pops, it goes crazy, okay? It's like a Scutter Swarm on steroids, all right? This deck is really something interesting once it goes off. And like I said, there are for sure better ways of building this deck using better cards and whatnot. But nonetheless, just to, you know, demonstrate to you the basic. This is like a budget version, if you will. You know, if you have like a few of these cards lying around, you can probably put this. And the iridescent bug thing is an uncommon. So I mean, your main card the card that you're revolving your deck around is an uncommon, and she's an uncommon. So I mean, you know, there's nothing really extraordinary about this deck, and you'll see the damage it does. I mean, if you want to get through your dailies, and if you're willing to craft more cards and you know, build the deck further, you know, like find better cards to synergize with. This is a classic. This is an absolute classic, and I don't see this going anywhere anytime soon because most of these cards are new and they're from the newest series. So I mean, like, there's something for sure brewing up in this style of play here. Maybe not in the next set, but maybe in the set after or whatnot. I for sure, maybe even with, I don't know, the new set seems to have like a lot of artifacts, equipments. I'm kind of curious to see what it's gonna be all about. Yeah, I want to see what it's all about. So we don't have anything too great right now. So what I think I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna ramp. You know, I'm just gonna ramp. We're gonna go ahead and ramp because the opponent's not doing much anyways. So might as well get stuff happening with like the Clarion. Might hopefully wait for like the Luminous Cleric or whatever that old man is, and yeah, I don't know, you know, just do something. We might as well go find one. You know what? We can do even better than that. It's true. I didn't go through the sideboard. So the sideboard, basically, it has that white spell that exiles a creature and turns it into like a 3/2 spirit or whatever. Then there's two of these. All right, these are good because they let you find creatures. All right, so this is really important. And I think, you know what? I think I might put down a little something. No, not even. You know, we're still gonna wait. Oh no, that's not what I wanted to do. Oh well. Let's see if the opponent, I believe, has a counter spell, or maybe like, yeah, maybe like a counter spell. Oh, he's creating blood tokens. Okay, so yeah, I think I'm just going to pretty much, I think I'm gonna do this actually. I'm gonna get my creature right away because I have a ooh, it doesn't really work right now. This neither, but this counts as mana. Also, it's true with this guy, every human you control can be tapped for mana of any of its color. So let's say you have a red human creature, he'll be tappable for red and green, which is really cool and really helpful. He's like a ramp card himself. You could probably actually add a few more of him in the deck. Especially if you found more human creatures to add. Like I said, like this, you know, maybe you have like an elite spellbinder. You know, elite spellbinder in this deck could be really good. I think he's a cleric. Yeah, I'm pretty sure he's a cleric. And oh yeah, this deck is honestly there are just so many possibilities to this deck. Huh. Okay. So he took the Clarion Spirit. That's fine. It's absolutely fine. And here we go. So I guess how I want to do this is probably something like this. Because I can cast my Clarion with my field trip. That's not a problem. I'm going to do this. I'm going to do this. And and this. So, okay, now we get to scry, right? Now we get to go through the deck, and this is what allows us to pick out the cards we want. Like, once that we have the mana for it, once that we've ramped up, like right now, I'm feeling pretty confident with my mana. I don't like this card. There's another life coming through. Actually, there's like 3 lives coming through, I think, because of the Cleric Class. Oh, a little early. A little early. But you know what? It's a little early. Yeah, it's a little early for that one right now. Because I don't have any way of getting counters on the creatures yet, you know? Unless I do this. But yeah, that would have worked. Actually, that was actually a pretty good card. You see, I didn't even think of that. Because I could have done this, gotten mana. Well, no, because I'd be missing 1. Yeah, no, it's a little early for that. No. Let's let things breathe a little. You know, get into the feel of our opponent and of our draw of the hand. You know, sometimes you got to be really clever with your hand. Or creative. Sometimes you got to get creative. You know? You gotta have those type of synergies that leave you options to be creative. You know, I think that's a good deck building rule, based around like your principal mean of you know, beating the opponent to a pulp. What does this guy do? Oh, he's exiling from the graveyard. Doesn't bug me too much, honestly. I can do that, but I can do this, right? And then I can do Clarion Spirit. Yeah, I think that's pretty good. I don't need another spirit right now. Yeah, no, I don't really need another spirit right now. It's just a shame, yeah, because now I could have gotten another. Well, anyways, he's exiling them, right? I mean, he's just exiling everything. He's holding on to them for me. So basically, I'll get them back eventually. I'm not too worried about that. So let's go with this. Here's another mana. No, I don't think so. I want to spell. I want to still let that Clarion pop the next time, you know. Yeah. We'll just go on the Clarion. We'll go on the Clarion. There you go. Oh yeah, not really what we're looking for now. Although it does do the spell thing, mind you, but it's just not really. It doesn't feel right. No, it doesn't feel right. We can do better. Come on. Oh, that's a big hit. Okay, now that's a big hit. That's a big boy. Yep, it's a big girl. I mean, yeah, she's a girl. Trelasarra. Oh no. Okay, that's bad. You see, as soon as the opponent starts putting down cards, we don't like that. We want them to just tap land and not play anything. That's a sure way to a fine victory, I'll tell you what. Okay, so back to business here. We're going to put this guy down first so that when the spirit does come out, that'll proc the Trelasarra 3 times. Okay, we're doing a lot of... No! You son of a gun. Oh, you disgusting little... Okay. Hey, listen. Things don't always go the way we intend them to. Right? It's a hard fact of life. Nevertheless, so the next turn here, hopefully what we get to do is buff this up enough to stop that guy from flying into us. And we'll bring back the Innkeeper, I guess. I don't even know, actually. Is the Innkeeper? Because I'm getting an Innkeeper. I think. No. Anyway, what do I get now? Yeah, I could get this. This is... Hey, yeah, let's do it. This is great. This is an idea. Oh, he's not going to like me now, that's for sure. Hold on, let's not even attack. Let's just watch them in panic and fear and trying to respond to the havoc that we're about to unleash. But I'm expecting a counter spell, so maybe not the next turn. I didn't even get my treasure token. That is horrible. And if you're wondering, I am drinking coffee. A nice warm latte. What is he doing? Okay. What does this do again? Copies the spell, I think. Whenever you cast, I only draw a card. Okay. Yeah, that's a bit of a problem. But it's not that bad. It just prolongs the inevitable. Honestly, you know, like they could bounce back one of our creatures. And sure, that's not a whole bunch of fun. And they could try to pull things off like this, you know, and try to scare us and whatever. But look. He doesn't even have enough mana for a counter spell. I mean, unless he's holding a counter spell that has a 1 mana cost. That can, is he trying to pick up the Trelasarra? Okay. That's not how that works, buddy. But anyways, what I was saying is, unless he has that one, I think there is one, where it's a 1 cost and you can do the thing. Oh my god. Hold on. Oh my god, no, I have to. For sure, he doesn't have one that's for a creature, though. That's really guaranteed that it is definitely not for a freaking creature. Oh my god. And here we go. The takeoff, ladies and gentlemen. Watch this. Oh my. Oh no. Freak, man. Try to win a game. Anyway. Okay. Sorry about that. Well, I mean, you know, I wanted to show off. We're trying to create content here, and we have some people that are just not willing to participate in the mass devastating destruction. I just, you know, sometimes I would just like for like even Sparky, like. Sometimes I take the decks to Sparky, right? Just to get like, because you know, you can kind of like stall Sparky. It's not very difficult to get her to stall and like run out of cards or whatever. So like, yeah, and you can try like your different synergies and stuff. That's a pretty good strategy, I'd say. But, okay, thank goodness we got this green line here. But, how do I go about this? I think this is more important. But if I do this, I get to put down 2 cards, which is fantastic. Especially considering that I have this card. Am I not smart? I don't remember what I was talking about, but right, like just 2 seconds ago. But it doesn't really matter anymore. You know, I feel okay. I don't need white mana. Maybe if it were green, I don't know. I feel like I'm confident with my mana situation right now. Now, I'm guessing the opponent has like some sort of fireball, where he's gonna zap one of these creatures. Wouldn't have been the first time. Wouldn't have been the first time, that's for sure. Is he going after the Trelasarra? Because if he goes after the Trelasarra, it's a very smart play. Oh, it's a very smart play, my friend. Very smart. Or is he going after both? He's got the Royal Eruption. Oh, no, he's not going for both. Okay. Okay. I hate it when they take away the Trelasarra. I think you could even add 4 Trelasarras because people are catching on to what's going on with this deck. Or even the Scutter Swarm version. If you have Scutter Swarm, I mean, I guess you can do the same thing. You know, no, I'm not judging you. What am I doing? Yeah, I was doing this to get a token of this guy. Yeah. That's it. Put this down. Take her. Put her down. Get life. Ba-bam, ba-bam. Fetchy. My dog. We're not gonna attack. I think we're over the Royal Eruption damage. Yeah. So that's not bad. He might try to pull a quick one. We're gonna see how he spends his mana. We're not too worried about life either. I mean, as long as you know. Oh my lord, this guy's annoying. This guy is so annoying. Unbelievable. This guy's gonna do 2 damage. He can kill the Valkyrie. I guess I kill him. Other goblins, yeah, because that'll lower the whole shebangles. It'll lower the whole shebangle. Great. This is awesome. I think I'd rather put the peasant, the shopkeeper, innkeeper, because I don't know, it just seems right. It just feels right. I can't kill this thing, so that's a problem. Whenever you attack with first strike until the end of the turn, well, I don't really care about that. So I can kill that one, and then I'm left with a 1/1 doing damage. So that's not bad. I can recover. I can recover from 13. He's got 2 cards left. I got ways to get back into the graveyard, play other cards. That's sort of annoying. But he's attacking because he's a fool. And fools deserve to get punished. Oh my god. Wow. Well, that's annoying. Well, in reality, though, we're just, again, prolonging the inevitable. We have a lot of survivability through this deck because of all the life gain we get. So, okay. In the end, I mean, as long as this guy's really annoying with his cards. Oh my goodness. Can I catch anything more pathetic right now? Boom. More life, though. It's okay. It's plenty of life. Plenty of mana, too. We have plenty of mana. We have too much mana. That's fine, though. I'd rather have enough. I'd rather have more mana. Because it gives us more life, in a way. You know, so... I don't know. It gives us a better start. And yeah, it does a lot of things. Oh, and look at this. There you go. That's all we're looking for. Look at this. That's all we needed. Honest to God, this is exactly what we do. 1 already, 2 critters, 3 critters. Okay, that's 3 critters, and we're just gonna multiply. We're gonna multiply everything. I mean, it's compound interest. Okay, for all you financial. Oh my goodness, look at that! Already 9 of them. Wow. Yeah, Royal Erupt this. Huh? Put that in your pipe and smoke it, buddy. Yeah. You heard me. Okay. Wow. Imagine all the scrying we'd be doing. Imagine that spirit one. Imagine this is supposed... Yeah. There you go. And that's usually what happens with this deck. You know? So as you can see, this deck is pretty powerful and annoying. And, as I said, it's not perfect, but if you want to invest wild cards, you know, I don't have an infinite supply, so I mean, like, I'm not sponsored by Magic the Gathering. I'd like it, you know, I wouldn't complain, but it isn't the case. So, we do what we've got. You know, if you want to add a few more of these, but in my opinion, Angels isn't really where it's at in this deck. We kind of use the Valkyrie just for the life buff, you know, because she gives like a +2/+2 to all the creatures. So that's that. And yeah, so but these matches could last really long, and don't worry about your timer. Like once that you just keep clicking and accepting the scry. Once that you find your card, like just put all your counters on the same. Anyways, like you'll see it in the video where I mean, like one of the matches lasted like 30 minutes of nonsense, just like counters for like 100. And I think there were like 100 plus counters. Anyways, I don't know where I'm gonna put those parts because it was way too long to put in this video. So I don't know where I'm gonna put it in those. But I will add them in there just for you to see how crazy this deck can blow up. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed that, and I hope this was helpful for creating your deck. And maybe like I said, I'm gonna leave this deck list in the comment in the description below, and yeah, and that's it. So I mean, just play around with it. If you have some of these cards, like I said, if you have the Scudder Swarm, it's also good. This comes into the battlefield tapped. You might want something other than Field Trip though, because it doesn't give that much of a bang. Like you might want 2 of them tapped at the same time. There was like the other one, Path of, I don't remember what it was called, or Festival, Path to the Festival or whatever. Yeah, that one probably better. But anyways, you get the point. So all that being said, hope you enjoyed this video. Please leave a like, subscribe, and a comment down below, with suggestions, because honestly I wouldn't mind playing, like, upgrading this deck, and I have a few ideas, but let me know yours. We can share. Okay, love you. Bye bye.